Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's vlog. Now you would have seen it by the thumbnail, but today we are going to the Halloween fun show jumping up at Coxley, so you guys all know where Coxley is. Now Danny and I have not been show jumping since May time, and we haven't been over any show jumps since then too, so yeah, it's going to be good. The last time we jumped was exactly 2 weeks ago today, when we went to the first hunter trial of the year for us, but also the last one of the season. So that's the last time we jumped. I haven't jumped in between for the simple reasons is Dan doesn't like to be jumped too much. I don't like to jump him too much anyway, but if we do it too much, he gets a little bit sour. So I like to give it a little bit of a gap. So yeah, it's going to be our first time today. And yeah, it's going to be good. Today we are going to do the 60 centimetres and the 65 centimetres. I haven't competed at 65 for a good 4 years because I normally do the 60 and 70. Although this year, March, April and May time when I got back show jumping, we've just been doing the 50 and the 60, and I think one of the times I'd done the 70, but I've decided not to do the 70 today and just do the 60 and the 65. I know there's not that much difference between 65 and 70, but that's what we're going to do, and then hopefully we'll get back up to 70. But normally Zara doesn't put in a 65 for show jumping. It's normally 60 and 70, so I would have probably have just done the 50 and 60, but she has put the 65 in, which is really nice, and there seems to be a lot of people that are wanting to do the 65, so hopefully from now on she'll keep the 65 in, fingers crossed. So it's actually a really late start for us today because the 60 centimetres doesn't start until 1 o'clock, and there's 16 of us in the class and I'm like the second to last, so it hasn't been a really early start. So I've come up here this morning, I've mucked Danny out, I've also, yesterday he got clipped, so I've hot oiled him this morning, and then he's been out all morning, and I've literally just brought him in before I started this vlog. So I clipped yesterday, but I've missed a bit of part on the top of his leg, which I noticed this morning, so that's got to come off. Luckily I remembered to bring the clippers because I nearly didn't, so I'm going to quickly take that off. And I actually gave him a brush earlier, but I'll quickly just flick the brush over him, and then we'll start to put his rug on and things to leave. We're going to leave here at 12 o'clock. Only takes 20 minutes to get to Coxley, but again, I don't want to be rushing, and I'm not sure if Coxley might be on time or could be slightly early. So guys, this is where I've missed, just this patch here, so it's not going to take long to sort out. As you can see, I've clipped the legs yesterday, so I've literally just got to get that off. It'll take seconds, but yeah, very pleased. And then we'll brush his mane, just go over with his body and his tail. Within a minute, guys, it's all done. I think we're going to ignore the length of the mane, guys. It's got rather long. I'm going to speak to Zara today and see when she's able to come out and do it, because it's been a very, very long time when she last done it, and it's been looking fine, and it's been the last 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my god, his mane has just gone so long, but there's nothing I can do about it today. We've got to go like it, and I'll try and sort something out with Zara to get it done, because yes, I hate seeing long manes, and it's starting to look very, very bad. Last time we went out was cross-country boots, and this time it's tendon boots. Hey Dan. So I'm just going to put his fleece on, but I had to get the boots out. He's done a poo in his stable. I had to get the boots out of here before I could get the fleece out. Okay guys, so Dan is all ready. He's got his travel boots on over the top of his tendon boots, and he's all rugged up, and we're actually 15 minutes early for a change. I feel like recently, every time we've gone out in the trailer, no matter what we're doing, showing, whatever, we've always been running late, which is, we're normally always on time. But yeah, the last few times we go down in the trailer, we haven't been on time. So it's quite nice today to be on time for once in our lives. Probably helps because we're a lot later, and we've been up here quite early this morning, and we've just been waiting around. Now, because it's Halloween jumping, you guys might be wondering, am I going to be dressing up? Yes guys, that is Dan going for a poo in the background, if you're wondering what that noise is. Now the plan was I was going to dress up, but to be honest with you, I'm not really into Halloween. I've got to be completely honest, thanks Dan. And you're going to stand here with me? Yeah, I'm just not really a Halloween person, and I'm not very creative when it comes to like fancy dress and things. So I was kind of like, yeah, I think I am just going to dress up, mainly just for a bit of fun, if you know what I mean. Like, today is all about having fun. I mean, whenever Danny and I go out, no matter what it is, whether we're jumping, showing or dressage, we only go and do it for fun. So yeah, and I thought, no, it's gonna be a bit of fun to like have a bit of a dress up and things. Instead of looking, well, obviously I'll make sure that we both look clean, but instead of being in our competition wear and stuff, but I just didn't know what to go as, and I thought I could go as Dracula and Danny could go as a vampire. But again, I was like, I don't really know how I can look like Dracula and make Danny look like a vampire as well. So I did actually buy a black cloak to wear, and I was going to wear black jumpers, black base layer, a black black cloak, and then I have got Danny a pair of vampire ears I was going to put on his head, obviously. And that's how I was going to go. But then I woke up this morning and I was just like, even though I've got my cloak and I can wear all black, I still don't look like Dracula. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to bother dressing up myself. So today I am wearing my normal competition clothes, my white jorts, my white shirt and my black show jacket as well. But I thought, you know, I can make Danny a little bit Halloween-y. So I'm going to put his vampire ears on. He isn't wearing anything else, just his vampire ears and then his normal tack basically. So we're going to have a little bit of Halloween, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of people there today properly dressed up and look amazing with their Halloween costumes on, but that is not us today. And also another reason, I was like, Danny's absolutely bomb-proof and nothing phases him, but Coxie's always quite windy as well, and if I'm going around and the cloak blows, although I know he is bomb-proof, you just never know, being in a different atmosphere and environment. I know he'd be fine at home and I wouldn't think twice about putting it on and taking him for a ride, but just in case it did frighten him or even frighten another horse in the warm-up or something by it blowing around, because whenever you go to Coxie, whether it's summer or winter, it's always cold, it's always windy, and I don't want to frighten him and for it to end badly today for us or another competitor. So I was like, no, I'm not going to bother dressing up myself, and I just put some vampire ears on Dan just to make it a little bit more Halloween-y. And then I thought to myself, why didn't I get like some cobwebs or something and like put it over my hat? But it's too late now, I can't do that. But never mind, we're going to go with a little bit of Halloween-y by Dan's vampire ears, which we do. I've actually got 2 pairs. We actually originally had a pair and I tried him on him like a week ago and it just didn't look good on him. So I've bought another pair actually from Asda, and it was been so hard to try and find like vampire-y kind of stuff, because when I was looking for them it was when I was going to dress up as well. So I've got another pair. I haven't put them on him yet, so we'll see what they look like when we get to Coxley. But yeah, I'm really excited for today actually, which is really good. I know the 60 centimetres, they have no oxers or spreads in them because it's fun jumping. So I take it they're just going to be cross bowls and might have a few straights in, but no oxers and spreads. And then the 65, because on Wednesday I went up to Coxie all day because Zara, which is Gallagher Equestrian, had a day camp. So I normally go up there and help her, which is really good fun. So I went up there on Wednesday and I mentioned to her that I was planning on coming today, and I said, because I wasn't sure whether to do the 50 and the 60 or to give the 65 a go. I just find that the 50 is too small for us really. It is just a bit too small, because there's nothing wrong with jumping at 50 centimetres, but the cross poles are just tiny, and Dan does actually jump better when the fences are up. And yeah, I was just like, no, I'm going to give 65 a go. If there wasn't a 65, then I would have just gone and done the 50 and the 60. But yeah, there's not going to be that much difference between the 60 and the 65. And I asked Zara if she was going to put any fillers in or anything, and she said nope. She said there will be some oxers and spreads. But yeah, and also on Wednesday our task was to build the course, and we had to build a course anyway on Wednesday for them to have their lessons, but also it was going to just stay for today. So I'm not very good with memory, but I can briefly remember it. But Zara said it is going to change a little bit because there will be oxers and spreads and things, but it's going to be very similar to the course that we set on Wednesday. So yeah, I briefly know it, so that's going to be good. But yeah, so I know there's going to be no fillers, which that also made me happier about entering the 65 centimetres as well, because we want it to go really nicely. The last time obviously we jumped was the 100 trial, which went really, really well. Like, I could not be happier with Dan. He jumped everything that I pointed him at. So hopefully today's going to be exactly the same. In actual fact, I'm not going to say hopefully, it is going to go amazing today, isn't it? Yes, it is. So guys, I don't know what the time is now, but he's all ready anyway to get loaded, and we will be on the track to Coxley. One happy boy to be in. Okay guys, so we are just pulling in to Coxley.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down, so we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world, 'cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me. You wanna get close to me, why don't you do it right now? You know we met for a reason, but you're trying to deny that we should be together. It's heavy weather, we're heading for tonight. You better take what you can, 'cause the time is right now. We only need the two of us.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time, you're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties, but I would never, ever, ever would've believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would've believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over.
There's no
those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better off. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold.
Oh, Millie, well done. Look at this, pass your driving test. Look at it, you right. Clear 2-3-0. Well done. Oh, look, she's so happy.
On the way home, and I am absolutely buzzing with Dan. You guys will know why. You will have seen both of the videos by now, and honestly, at the end of my 65 centimetres, I had tears. I was just buzzing so much. I mean, I was buzzing after the 60, and then after the 65, well, that was just it. He was just insane. Like, the minute I got on him, there was still quite a lot of waiting around before I went into the 60, but we were warming up and he was just epic, and then we popped over the fences. He was good as gold. Went into the 60, went round clear, and I actually come at 4th in the 60. Couldn't be happier with him, and that gave me such a big boost for the 65 as well, because I wasn't sure how the 65 was going to go today. I thought it's either going to go really well and I'll be over the moon with it, or it's going to go the complete opposite and I will regret that I done the 65. So then when I went into the 65 again, I actually took his bridle off because there was a little weight, and then once I went into the warm-up, oh my god, he was pinging those fences in the warm-up, like literally. Sorry guys, the sun is in my eyes. Yeah, he was pinging over the warm-up fences. Like literally, as I was going over the jump, I could see the shadows and I could literally see his knees right tucked up. He was just incredible in the warm-up, and as soon as I knew that he was going well in the warm-up, well, for both of them, before I even went in to do the 60, but especially when I went into, before I went to do the 65 for the warm-up, I was like, he's going to be fine. Like, he's going to be absolutely fine. And then we stood and we waited to go into the 65, and he just flew round clear again, coming third. So absolutely buzzing with him to get 2 clears today with no stops. That's all I wanted. Wasn't worried about the placing at all. I just wanted to go round, have fun, which I definitely enjoyed it. Danny definitely enjoyed it as well. He was so proud of himself. Zara was like, I went down after, when I went to get my rosette after my 65, and she was like, he was amazing. He absolutely loved that, and he was very proud of himself, you can see after. So yeah, very, very good. So pleased that I've done the 65 now, and I'm definitely going to stick to the 65. Zara said that it seems to be very good for the 65, and it's only 1 hole away from the 70. She said, so she's going to keep it in for people that want to go up to the 70. So that's a good thing. So from now on, I'm going to stick to doing 60 and 65. So I'll show you guys my rosette. So I need to do it in order. So this is my 4th one that I got for the 60, nice and Halloweeny. And then this is for my 65 third, and he definitely jumps the bigger fences so much better as well, so that's a good positive. I'm not sure when we're going to be next going out to do some jumping, but hopefully won't be long. But I don't want to do too much of it because I think it's done Dan good, like, because we haven't jumped in 2 weeks, it's done him good. And also I need to make sure that I keep a variety with him, because if I jump too much he just gets sour, and then that's when we have all of our refusals. So I need to make sure that we switch it up. Obviously the last time we went out in the trailer was jumping, but it was different because it was the hunter trial. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to be going out and doing next, but obviously I will be vlogging it, guys. And also guys, I've got another really exciting thing to say to you as well. I have finally passed my driving test, so that is just amazing. So I actually passed it on Thursday, which is just incredible. So yes, I'm now driving. So I quickly stopped because my driving instructor literally just come along as I was about to say that. But yeah, over the moon that I've passed my test, over the moon with how Dan went today. So there's one thing that I would like to say to you guys is on the 11th of November, I'm going to Your Horse Live daytime, and if you guys are going there and you would like to come over, then please do, because I'd absolutely love to meet you guys, especially because you support Danny and I. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you would come over. Obviously, if you see me and you don't want to, then that's absolutely fine. But yeah, if you do see me and you would like to come over, then please do, because I would love to meet you all. I'm going to be vlogging it like I did with Hoy's. I've never been to your horse life before, so it's going to be new to me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and please do come over if you see me. Yeah, it's been a very good week, very good day. Just on the way home now. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so I'm going to let him back out in the field because he's been so epic and he deserves it. He's nearly had a whole bag of carrots, guys, honestly. He's got one more left for when we get home, and then it'll be just sorting out the horses. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog, and also this vlog should be out on Halloween night, so I hope you guys all have a good Halloween. And I'm not sure what vlog will be next. It will probably be your horse live, unless I can get another one out beforehand. But I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how